guess it is. There we go. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know why he just randomly appeared. You know, that's fine. Oh, hey. What the hell? Okay. Not really sure why. He's, doing that so very often, but, you know, whatever. Okay. Alright. Okay. I don't know how. That freaking sheep is being magical! My freaking sheep are magical, apparently! I don't know how, I don't know why, but hey! If it works, it works! I don't think I'm gonna question it. Alright. Well then. Wait, before I go up there and give Sebastian his void egg, I need to come down here, buy a whole bunch of eggs. No. If I can't buy a pig, I might as well buy more hay. Alright, let's get going. We're going to see if we can make a mill, more than likely. Because we want to get... Well, maybe not we, but I definitely want to get into the into making other things. Alright. Let me in. Let me in. Thank you. I need to work on refilling those again. That's okay. Alright. So those. Get a void egg. Move those around for now. Oh! It's Friday. He is either at the lake or he is, which it doesn't look like he is. Yep, nope, he's not. So we get to go up to his smoking spot. Right up here. So I'm pretty sure that that's where he's at. Just gotta locate him. Sebastian! Sebastian! I know you're around here somewhere. Oh gosh. Okay, so apparently no, he's not. He's not in this area. Oh gosh.
Meep.
Meep. Hi, Cancre.
Meep. Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Had a good day.
Nice. Anything fun?
Well, I started out by taking long showers. I went and got myself a couple eggs. It's pretty much a thing of I went down and got some nail polish, painted my nails.
Nice.
Then went out and at some point during the day I'd take my bike out and took an hour to move the bike around town a little bit. So yeah. Had a good day.
That's good. Definitely sounds a lot more productive than what I did.
And what did you do?
I slept all fucking day. Like, I wish I was joking about it, but I did.
I did that yesterday.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I didn't stream yesterday. I literally slept all day.
Yeah. I slept, played some games with one of my friends, then another one of my friends came over unexpectedly, and I kind of hung out with them for a couple of minutes, then went back to playing games.
Huh.
Because I'm a very social person.
Super social. Oh, hey.
10 out of 10 would socialize again. No, yeah. What was it? I slept until at least 5. So
Not bad, not
I've been
bad.
up. I've only been up for 8 hours. So we'll see how well this goes. If I'm going to get any sleep before I go to work, we'll see what happens. But thankfully I don't have a shift until the afternoon because I asked to work in the afternoons.
So it's nice when they actually listen.
Listening is a very loose term, I would say. I've stated my preference more so. I told them I'll work any shift, but I'm more efficient at night. So my boss puts me in the area that I'm most efficient. Sadly, that's about the only thing he's ever listened to me about.
Well, hey, at least he listened about something, right?
Right. I mean, yeah.
I now varies. Yay.
Of course, there's other things to complain about, but hey. It's more so, the stuff I complain about, unfortunately, is mostly human error, and there's not too much you can do about that.
Exactly.
I guess call it cynical, but humans are about the worst thing. We make everything better and worse at the same time.
Don't you love how that works?
Yeah. I don't know, would that be cynical? Or would it be, I don't know. I can't tell if that's like a very bad view of humanity. An honest one, probably.
Yes, very honest.
Oh well.
Alright. I'm gonna throw a coffee bean.
I'm just ready for next week, mostly because of the fact that's the start of my vacation.
Well then. We
Yeah.
timed that very well. Alright.
Don't you hate it when you're gonna do something but then immediately forget what you're going to do?
That's always a fun thing.
Mm-hmm. So my roommate has been watching, what is it, I think, Hero Academy? What? I can't remember the name of the anime. It's like My Hero Academy? Or something like that. He's been watching that, and I've been kind of tuning in. And now it's got to the point now where I think I might just end up just creeping on him every time he watches it, because it's actually good. Because I've been indifferent about that anime, and then he's been watching it. And the few episodes I've seen, I'm just like, this is actually good. And I like the idea of it too. The story is actually a very interesting idea. Have you heard of My Hero Academia or what? I think it's just Hero Academy.
Nope.
Pretty much the premise of the show is 80% of the world's population has a thing called quirks, which are pretty much like powers or abilities, like very kind of like generic practical stuff usually.
Mm-hmm.
And across the world they have these different academies and stuff where you can train basically to become a superhero.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it focuses on this one academy that's basically kind of like, I guess, the Harvard or Yale of the world when it comes to superhero academies.
Okay then. I can't find any kind of fault with that whatsoever.
It's an interesting show, and most of the characters are pretty interesting in their own ways.
In their own ways.
There's a few I already don't like, mostly just because they're little shits more than anything.
Huh.
But otherwise, I like a lot of the characters. So,
That's always good.
I'm gonna have. It's probably gonna be one of those things where it's like I'll have to find a way to like watch it when my roommate isn't around, so I can catch up and actually figure out what the hell is going on.
Oh, you don't like coming in the middle of the show and going, I don't know what's going on. Someone help me.
It's more so like I don't mind doing it, but it's more of a situational awareness thing. Like I don't mind doing it, but at the exact same time, I don't want to like be sitting there in the middle, like, who's that? What's going on? What's this? What's that? What's this?
Yeah, because that just gets annoying really quick.
Yeah, because I can't help it, but I'm usually one of those people in the middle of a show or a movie. I'll start making little comments and stuff, and I can't really help it. It's like if it gets like, I don't mind sitting in silence, but it's just like at the exact same time I like saying stuff that I think out loud when it comes to watching shows and stuff, because it kind of helps me understand what's going on or what's going to happen potentially.
Yeah.
And I feel like I annoy people doing that, and they just don't say anything, and I'm just sitting there like, I hope they're not getting annoyed. You know? So, that's why I don't really go out to the movies and stuff, and that's why I don't go out with people to the movies often. So, I'm just rambling at this point.
That's okay. I'm completely okay with this.
Yeah. It's better. I guess it's better than what I've been doing the past couple of nights. Mostly drinking myself into a coma.
Oh yeah, you have been doing that, haven't you?
Yeah. I'm one of those people, like, I don't drink often. It's more of like I drink in spurts, and then it kind of stops.
Yeah.
Like, I usually give it about a month or two, and then I'll like drink for a day or two straight, and then I'll stop. That's just kind of it's kind of my way of like keeping down, like, so I guess not to be addicted, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of some level of control. So far, I'm not sure how well it's worked out for me, but it seems to be working.
Seems to be.
It's easier to say things are going well from your own perspective, but I can't see outside of my perspective, so I can't really say if it's going well or not. I think it's going well, but to someone on the outside, it may not be going well. Because I don't know what the signs of addiction are.
Well, the fact that you can go a month without is always a good sign.
Yeah. I'm not like crawling into bed, like shivering, like uncontrollably, like I need this.
Yeah, that's always a good thing that you're not doing that.
Moderation is very important. Especially when you're messing with something like alcohol, which is something I always tell people whenever they talk about drinking. Because I merely pass on the advice I've learned and what I've been taught. Because while alcohol may be fun, it is a very dangerous thing at the exact same time.
Yes, this is true.
Hey, if I'm gonna be doing something that might be potentially harmful, I might as well warn others, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then again, out of all my friends, though, I'm probably the one that drinks the most.
Oh God. Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
I guess however you take it, really. Like, again, I drink in spurts, so it's one of those things where it's like.
But if you drink spurts and still manage to be the person that drinks the most out of your friends, I think there's an issue.
Well, then again, it's one of those things where like a lot of my friends are very anti-alcohol, and the fact that when I first started drinking, I was introduced by someone that usually drinks a lot more than I do. So the fact that I'm able to control myself in such a manner, I guess, is the positive of it.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, because I used to live with someone that would drink almost at least 3 or 4 times a week.
Oh gosh.
So.
He's still hanging out in his freaking bedroom. Oh my God.
Sounds like what I do every day.
I think this guy is depressed that I married his best friend. Oh my God.
You ever see that? You ever see the video? You ever seen those videos on Facebook where they make fun of like guys getting married and like their best friends just like throwing like funerals for them? It is great. My favorite one is like they made like a little makeshift grave and it was these guys just standing there like pretending like they were saying goodbye to their friend, and their friend shows up and he's just like, what the heck are you guys doing?
Mourning the fact that you're now shackled and chained to the side of a woman.
That's pretty much what they were saying, and they were like, you're not gonna do anything with the guys? And he's like, yeah, I can. Let me do some stuff. Let's go do some stuff right now. And they get all excited that the guy's wife shows up and drags him away, and his friends are like, no! It's so great.
Oh my gosh. Ashton's motorbike. Yeah!
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, knowing my luck, though, that's probably not going to happen with me. But I'm content with that. I'm content with being where I am at. Granted, I would like a more stable job and be able to pay for everything. That would be nice, too. But that's beside the point.
Okay.
Also, I wanted to apologize for, again, the few nights that I've come on your stream a little drunk, if you will. I do apologize for that.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's just conveniently around the same time that I start my little drink binge. It's been kind of the past couple of weeks have been a little stressful for me, and I've been a lot more stressful and anxious than usual, so
Yeah, it's okay.
yeah.
I don't mind at all. If I minded it, you would know.
I know people say that, but it's like I still feel slightly bad.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. Also, I also get really inquisitive too, which ugh. Again, the past couple of nights have been fun. I don't regret asking those questions. I just regret. Well, actually, I guess I do regret asking questions, but at the same time, it's like you regret asking the question, but at the exact same time, you're at least satisfied with the information you get, but you're still kind of like, why the fuck did I ask that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it's been the past couple of nights. I've been asking a lot of my friends about really interesting topics. I would say what they are, but unfortunately you're streaming, and I don't want you getting booted.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, sensitive topics in terms of...
I can give you a general idea of the topic, but I will, if I'm still awake, I can tell you after stream.
That's if you're still awake.
Yes. Because I'm not sure how long you're planning on streaming.
Do I ever know myself?
Exactly my point. Then again, the last couple of times I've been in your stream, I've passed out within some point, so that's why I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
And I do apologize for that as well.
Red does it to me all the time, too. I kind of expect it out of people. That's what I get for being a late-night streamer.
But it's more so I like to, like, not be, like, just there, you know? Because the first time... Because I know I've said this story multiple times, but it's just like I'm still like, why did that happen? Was when I first came to Beam and I fell asleep on a stream, not only was the streamer that brought me to Beam in the chat, but Matt was there along with like several other people, and I fell asleep in mid-conversation.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
Yes.
It's okay.
I fell asleep in mid-conversation. I guess it took him a minute to be like, oh, he passed the...
Well, hey, you snore loud enough that your mic picks it up, so I know that... So when you fall asleep in stream on voice chat, I know, hey, you are asleep. I'll just let you go sit there and snore on stream. That's what I consider punishment enough for falling asleep on my streams is, You get your
Chippy
snores on the VODs, which means that it'll live forever and ever.
Do I snore?
Yeah, a little bit. At least you do when you're a little drunk.
Huh. Interesting.
I can't say for sure if you snore when you're not drunk, because as far as I know, you've never fallen asleep in voice chat when you weren't drunk. But when you are drunk and you fall asleep on me, you snore a little bit.
Lovely. That is good to know, I suppose. Still, it's not the worst thing I've done when I was drunk, I guess.
Yeah. This is true.
Yeah. Fun things happen when I'm drunk, apparently.
Awful things.
But isn't that usually the case, though? Just when there's a drunk person around, something usually happens. Oh. I still think the best drunk person I've been around was I had a friend of mine. It was me and my former roommate that I told you about that drinks a lot. A couple of his friends, and then this one girl that was a friend of mine. It's probably best that I assign names, probably, rather than just saying this person, that person, because then it gets confusing. Alright, so...
Just a little bit, that's okay.
Okay, so it was my friend Jeremy, who was my roommate. My friend Mackenzie, and his friends Paige and... I already forgot her fiance's name, son of a bitch. I'm gonna remember it here in a bit, I guarantee it, and then I'm just gonna be like... Anyway. Oh god, now it's on the tip of the... Anyway, I'm just gonna refer to it as Paige's fiance, just to make it easier. So we were all drinking, and it got to the point where my friend Mackenzie, it was clear that she was getting to the point of blacking out. And me and Jeremy, like, we were drunk, but we both can tell when someone's blacking out. And we were like, yeah, no, Mackenzie, you need to stop. So we took the bottles away from her. Paige's fiance was like, no, keep going. And we're like, bro, no. And just every time we would look away, he would give her back the bottle. And by the time we realized it, she had drank the whole thing. And we're like, no.
Damn it. That went against the goal. Ah!
No, here's where it gets good. So after she finishes the bottle, Jeremy was like, he pulls me aside, he's like, hey, we need to get her to bed because she's gone. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So we go back and Jeremy tells Mackenzie, hey, Dalton's gonna go to sleep. We need you to come to bed too because Mackenzie has a giant crush on me and we're really good friends, so she, like, it pretty much was attached to my hip a lot of the time. Anyway. Anyway. Here's where it gets good. He gets up and tries to help her up. She gets up, pins him against the wall, and just starts bawling, saying how much she appreciates me and Jeremy as friends, and that she doesn't do enough, and wish she could do more. And she's telling Jeremy how much she appreciated. Every time Jeremy, like, would try to get out of her grip, she just, like, push him back against the door and just be like, no, you don't understand. I'm, like, laughing my ass off, and Jeremy's, like, looking at me like, bro, you gotta help me. And I'm like, I know. So I finally get up, and Jeremy finally, like, gets her to turn around and come to the bed. So I lay down and she lays down. And not even 2 minutes later, I look over to make sure she's okay, and then I roll back over. She fucking puked on me.
Oh! Oh!
And I got up and I told Jeremy, hey, she just puked, and I was concerned because I've heard stories of, like, people, like, you know, getting that point drunk to where they, like, bad things happen, you know?
Oh gosh.
So I was a bit concerned, and I was like, hey, can you help me, like, get her out of the bed, at least get it off, like, remove some of her clothes, so that this, because, you know, because when you smell that shit.
This is not turning out to be good.
No, it gets better. Like, it doesn't sound good, but it's actually funny as shit. Like, if you were there for it, you would have been laughing your ass off. But
No,
anyway.
no, I'm saying that this does not sound good for when she wakes up and goes, oh shit, I'm missing clothes. I'm in the same bed as the camper that I happen to have a crush on.
No, we told her what happened. She was laughing her ass off. So what happens is we got her to sit up, and we removed her top, not like her bra. She still had a bra on. Moved her top. She kind of like half wakes up and is like, "I'm sorry," and then passes out again. We try to get her up out of the bed so we can at least like clean up the mess enough to where we can put something there where it's safe for her to lie down again. Suddenly she decides from sitting up she wants to lean forward, and we didn't catch her. She fucking hits the wall with the back of her head. And me and Jeremy are like dying, like, oh shit. We still help her up, and we get her back in the bed. And then she wakes up again and says, "I'm sorry" again, and just passes out. And at that point, I was done. I was in the living room fucking crying. It was
wow.
I told her about that, and she's like, "I don't remember any of that." And I was like, "I know, but it was funny."
Wow! Wow!
It was a roller coaster of emotions that night.
Oh yeah. I'm fairly certain that that's a roller coaster you did not want to be on. But hey!
I was concerned. See, the only part I was concerned about is when she puked. That was the only part I was concerned about, because, like, I know she did hit her head, but it was like it made a noise, but it wasn't like a noise that I was like super concerned about. Like, you know, it was like a simple thud, nothing like breaking the wall or anything.
Cracks or creaks,
like
or sudden ouches, stains.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just simple, easy thud.
Yeah, kind of like a.
Yeah.
Just like that. It was just that. Like, I even before like we rolled her over, I made sure like there wasn't any blood or any sign of anything, just to make sure she was okay.
Yeah.
She was passed out cold anyway, so it was like I don't think she really even felt it. But yeah, fun things happen.
Drunken people.
Yeah, especially, I think the only like good one that I've had was when it wasn't good at the time, but looking back on it, I find it still slightly hilarious. Is the first night that I ever learned that I had a panic attack when I got blacked out drunk. And when I found out, when I had it, I was at Jeremy's cousin's house because she, for some reason, wanted me and Jeremy over. Jeremy didn't want to stick around after a while, but I was so far gone that I just wanted to stay because it was one of those things where like Jeremy has said something before that I don't go out and hang out with enough people, so I was a bit petty. And I was like, you wanted me to do this. So now we're doing it. And he was like, fine, I'll pick you up in the morning. And I'm like, okay. And it got to the point where it was getting a little, everyone was getting a little frisky. So I got put in another room.
What?
And long story short, I had a panic attack in another room while everyone at that party was having an orgy. And I broke up an orgy because of my panic attack.
Oh, God.
Terrifying at first because I didn't know I could have panic attacks. But now that I know, and look back on it, it is probably about the funniest fucking thing ever.
Yeah, you literally walked in on an orgy, basically.
Yeah.
Or did they hear something other than their moans?
Jeremy's cousin and her partner, which was ironic because they were on the other side of the fucking apartment, heard me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I guess, from what I remember, what was explained to me, there wasn't that many people in the apartment. It was big, mind you, so, it was a fairly decent-sized apartment, but it wasn't, fucking, it wasn't super big, but it wasn't super small. I would say it's about kind of medium to larger size. I don't want to go into the details, but apparently just, at some point, they heard me and stopped and went to go check on me, and sure enough, I was fucking spazzing out on a bed.
Oh my god. That should be funny, but it is.
But weirdly enough, that's the only time. It's the only time I've actually been able to stop a panic attack immediately. Usually it takes me, you heard that one night, it took me a while to actually calm down. That was the only time that, I actually got calm almost instantly. And I'm not even sure what happened. The only thing I can gather is one of the girls there did something, but I don't remember what. It wasn't anything inappropriate. I just don't know what happened. But, yeah. I also learned too, in the middle of a panic attack, my friend Jeremy was very shit at calming me down. This was a different occasion, and I had several different people, including Jeremy's cousin, deal with another one of my panic attacks, and it's one of the only times that I've ever drank that I actually threw up.
Oh!
But, yeah, I've never thrown up from drinking except for that one time. And my friend is really shit because he kept asking me the same questions. He just kept asking me how my Smite games were going. And after I stopped my panic attack and stopped throwing up, I looked over at him and I was like, seriously, is that the only thing you can do to stop me? He was like, I tried something. I was like, well, your attempt was shit. That much I do remember.
Wow. Gosh, let me in. Let's see. Well, the drunk stories are obviously very amusing.
Drinking can be a fun thing, but it's also a matter of balance and control, really.
Yeah, I can tell.
That doesn't always mean being completely aware of your actions is always the best stories, however. So, yeah. No, I always try to help people when it comes to the drinking, like if they want to get into it. Like I always try to at least give advice. I usually tell them not to do it, but if they're really adamant about it, I give them advice. You know?
Yeah.
Like, one of my friends, she recently became legal age, and I've been kind of giving her tips and stuff. Well, granted, she's drank before she became legal age, but now it's just like she can do it.
She can do it and not have to worry about getting caught.
Exactly. And I've always given advice and stuff when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Because like everything else, if you usually go into it blind, it can easily become the most terrifying thing you've ever done. Not with everything, of course, but I find with drinking, a lot of people.
I've been running into things blind too often to really worry about whether or not I'm going to be terrified of it or not.
Well, that's the thing, though. It's a matter of also learning, too.
Huh?
If you go into something blind and learn something else, it's always important to retain the information just for others. You know?
Yeah.
Just in case someone else is wanting to do it, at least you can give them a head.
Give them a heads up and be like, yeah, this may or may not be a good idea for you, but hey, if you really want to do it, go ahead.
It's a work. Woo! It's a work.
There. There's my alley boy.
Mwah. Kisses the soul.
Did not mean to try and chop Ilium again. I wanted scaffold.
The funny thing is, I was waiting for you to get on and I passed the fuck out.
Well done.
I wake up, I'm like, someone's streaming. I almost fell off my fucking bed and I think I pissed myself in my sleep.
Oh.
Nope. I didn't. I'm good. What were you guys talking about? Someone come in your chat with a really inappropriate name?
No.
What?
No one said a word in my chat since I started streaming, so. Yeah.
Better.
I've been merely just finding small talk.
I've been enjoying the drunk stories.
Cankry, let's cuddle and then I'll give you some small talk, baby.
Spare the Omnisci, I will smite you.
You can smite me, almighty smiter! I'm sorry, I'm horrible.
Yeah, you're good.
So I sent a picture to Soma of these skeletons from this movie, and they're like, let's get the hell out of here! I'm like, this is someone when she sees a fucking centipede.
Yeah, those things are a little ass hats.
I like their little, the little danglies they have on their butt. They're so cute.
Centipede.
Their little antennae. I'm like, oh, they got their own little, like, I could just see them running in the wind, and then them, like, you know, flapping, like, god damn, I don't know what the fuck they're called for your, like, tassels.
Antennae?
Fucking little tassels on their ass.
Oh god.
It would be antennae, because antennae, they're censoring unless they have antennae in their butts.
Yeah. I love how their jaw is shaped, like, their teeth come out and wrap around. Their fucking jaw structure is amazing for crushing prey.
You ever see a snail's tongue? Pretty terrifying, actually.
Their whole face. The snails look like vaginas with fucking, like, you know, eyes. Look at the pus mouth. Look up the pus mouth caterpillar, and then tell me that thing is ugly. Not tell me that thing is ugly. That thing is. Its mouth looks like an asshole. Just put it that way.
It's all puckered up.
No, it just has really nasty looking fucking teeth, and I think Soma knows what I'm talking about. The pus mouth caterpillar. Ugly as shit.
So, what was it? Yeah. You really haven't missed too much. You've missed me apologizing on several occasions about my drink.
Oh god, you're drunk. You're drunk.
No, I'm not drunk right now.
Oh, damn it, I can't snuggle my cankery. Aww.
You can snuggle, but don't fucking try anything because I should you.
I'll probably just kiss your, just grab you and kiss all over your face. That's about it. I'm not gonna like get all naked and shit. I'm not that type of guy. I just
watch it. I was like, just watch the hand.
Okay.
If I was over at Soma's and I accidentally passed out, I'd probably pass out right in front of her. I'd be like, fall asleep right on her like stomach. I'm like, and you better not move.
That I had someone fall asleep on me.
You're comfortable.
What? How?
You're just comfortable.
Oh. Okay.
But I love my Somatomay. My Somatomay. Fucking horrible.
Are you turning it? Are you suddenly like giving her like an Italian persona?
Yep.
Maybe.
Beep it a pop it a boop it a beepy.
And now. I can deal with the Italian, but don't make me the fairy godmother. God damn.
Let's play the game. Is it racist?
God, you're gonna make me so laugh. You're gonna make me pop up my bone out of its leg socket. Oh my god, I'm laughing so hard.
That's totally a good thing, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soma wants me to die so she can have my bones. I could just see her licking my skeleton like, thank God Ragnar's dead. Now I can fondle his bones. You fucking just start. I just see you stroking my vertebra and you're blushing and panting and it looks like a fucking 80s porn film. I'm like, God damn it, Soma!
Well. Never did specify what I could or couldn't do with your bones. Now, did you?
I wouldn't give a shit what you did with them. I'd probably be up there being like, oh yeah, you fondle my fucking butterfly bone, baby. Mmm! God, I love Soma so much. She's an amazing. She is funny. She's beautiful. She's funny. And a woman that I would just definitely be a friend for the rest of my life with because she's amazing. And she's like the only female streamer I really actually keep watching still. Like, yeah. I have a lot of female friends, streamers that I watch. It's just sometimes just, Soma's just a cuddly motherfucker to be around, so I'd rather be around Soma more often.
Woo!
And she owns me because I'm her slave, so it doesn't matter.
Oh shit!
I'm her bone baby. I only do what my master tells me. And Kinkery's a good boy. He's a good boy. Good Kinkery. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kinkery. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Good boy. What's a good boy? What's a good Kinkery? Yeah. What makes his tummy rubbed? I'm sorry, I'm still waking the fuck up, so I may be a little sleepy, so I'm sorry, Kinkery.
You're good.
I had another dream about Soma again while I was sleeping. Soma was just standing over me, and she was just sitting there with like a whip, and she was staring at me. She was like, "Get your bones out of bed!" And I look down on my skeleton, and I'm freaking the fuck out. And the only thing you hear is clitter, clatter of me running down the fucking hallway just to get to the bathroom, just to see if this is a dream or not. And here's Soma wearing, like, you know, fishnet stockings, having a fucking whip, and she's like, "Get your bony ass back here!" And I'm like, "Oh god!" And I look in the mirror, and I wake up, and I was freaking the fuck out. I'm like, "I don't want to be a skeleton!" Ah!
Alrighty then.
And that's how I woke up. And I realized that someone was streaming, so I was like, "Master needs me. Master needs me." And then I got on. Who's my go kangaroo? Yeah, I'm gonna give you pats on the head, and then give you doggy biscuits. Yeah.
God. When did Kangaroo become a dog?
He's just beautiful. Beautiful kangaroo. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm worse than you when you're drunk, but I'm fucking sober as all fuck, so.
Boy, not that bad.
Oh, one of my friends, when he gets stupid drunk, he starts humping shit, and I'm like, I had to tie him to his fucking mattress one day. It was horrible. He had a bunch of friends over, and he was like having this party, and he started humping one of this guy's leg, and I'm like, I'm sorry, he gets a little frisky when he's drinking, and I'm like, "Down, boy!" And I'm smacking him in the face with a fucking newspaper. He's whimpering at me. He's drunk as all shit. He's had like 20 about 20 cups of vodka, 20 shots of vodka, and fucking put him on his ass. So I take him to his room, I end up fucking tying his ass to his bed and leaving him there, unless he had to go to the bathroom, which thank God he didn't. He wakes up the next morning wondering why the fuck he was tied to his mattress. He's like, "Did you do anything kinky with me last night?" I swear to God, Andrew. I'm like, "No, you were humping your friend's legs. You were trying to strip naked in the middle of the fucking street earlier in the morning. So I tied you to your fucking bed." And he's like, "Can you untie me?" I'm like, "No." And I'm just staying over there, and I'm tracing my hand up his belly to his face. I'm like, "You like this, don't you?" He's like, "Andrew, I'm gonna fucking kill you." And I'm sitting there like, "I'm just fucking with you." So I untie him, and man, he was pissed of all the pictures we had of him being a dumbass that night. He saw the videos, and he's like, "Oh my fucking god, my rep is down the toilet." Dude, your rep was down the toilet like 10 shots ago.
I know, my friend Jeremy recorded me the first time I ever got drunk, and I fucking hate him because he still had the videos, despite the fact that I told him to delete them.
I twerked him. Damn, really?
Yeah, it was mostly, pretty much it was just mostly me playing GTA and just bitching. So, it wasn't too bad.
Apparently I needed to make my chickens
So
feel appreciated again.
You gotta make your cocks feel good, you know? Oh, Soma, are you still down to watch anime when you're done streaming?
Oh yeah.
Alright, because I need to personally talk to you about some personal shit. Like when it's just me and you.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Ah! Don't eat the large eggs!
Man, I want to fondle someone's cocks. Hold on, I need to... That's so big.
Do I need to leave you two alone?
No, dude.
Get a little bit kinky.
Sorry, I don't know why, but my fucking, I don't know why, but I feel horny for some reason. Because I got antlers! Oh! Someone's gonna be like, "Oh my god, he's horny in my stream," but I'm like, I had to turn it into a joke, so Kankery hey, fucking puppy Kankery wouldn't be like, "Okay, I'm fucking out of here, you guys go make out now."
I don't care. Despite popular opinion, you can make those remarks around. It's just
Okay, I'm just because
Whoa.
I'm just afraid because I'm gonna tell Soma that I admitted to you a few days ago in private that I had feelings for Soma, and I admitted to her, and we had a good discussion about it, and she didn't get creeped out. She actually accepted that someone has a crush on her, and it was her first person online to ever hit on her, and I still will keep these feelings for her because she's an amazing woman. She is funny as fuck. Her laugh is contagious as hell. I thought Saddam's mustard gas was bad, but Jesus, Soma's laugh is 10 times worse.
Would it be bad to say Ragnar, that I partially knew that was probably the case? It was pretty much an assumed assumption.
I love her, and I will continue to protect Soma for the rest of my life. That's why I'm her slave for the rest of my life, and I don't fucking care. I'd rather be under her control than somebody who doesn't trust me and who doesn't like me. I'm sorry. I know. I'm not mad at you, Kankari-kun. Kankari-kun. That's all.
I was just gonna say, you do you, man.
I do myself. It's called masturbation.
In the figurative sense, not the literal, Vinny.
Look, everybody does themselves. It's called masturbation.
I've tried doing that stuff, but I usually get bored or I get lax.
Okay, how the hell do you get bored of stroking your dick? Like, seriously.
Bro, I don't...
Oh yeah, you're asexual. You have asexual. You have sex with the letter A, right?
No.
Every other letter doesn't turn you on.
It means I don't take any pleasure from it.
There's a lot of friends that I have like that, and I don't mind it. But one of my friends, I actually turned her of not being an asexual, and she was being it because she wanted to hide her pleasure of. She's not a nymphomaniac or anything, but she has a little bit of nympho in her, how she enjoys it, but she just hides it and just says she's asexual because she wanted to keep this image in school. And she told me to keep it a secret back in high school, and I did for the longest fucking time. But you do you, man. Like, seriously, if sex doesn't pleasure you, that's perfectly fine, Kankari. Like,
yeah. It's just more so I find it relatively annoying. Because a lot of people presume, oh, you don't get pleasure from sex, then that means you don't take pleasure in relationships. And I'm like, no, that's not true at all.
You just don't understand sex as a whole.
Yes. Like,
Okay, Kankari. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take you in another room one day, and we're gonna have sex ed, and I'm gonna teach you everything that I know.
God.
Let me rephrase what I mean. I know about it, I've experienced it, I've experienced different kinds. I refuse to have relations with a guy, mostly because of the fact that most of men I've been around relatively scare me, and most females I've had, I have had intimate connections to the point where I would die for that person, and much more. I just
guys scare you? Like, seriously,
No.
Why do some guys scare you? I'm just wondering because you say most guys scare you.
Most men that I've experienced have been hyper aggressive.
I'm not that type of. Wow, like seriously, you had those kind of guys. Jesus, I feel bad for you, man. Most of the guys that I had were gentle as fuck when we had coitus and everything.
I've never had. No, let me rephrase. No, I've never had.
The personalities are hyper aggressive.
I've never had intercourse with a guy. It's
okay.
Most of the times I've tried to at least seek out at least some level of companionship, they've been hyper aggressive.
I'm not that type. I know. That sucks though. I feel bad that you've had those kind of guys. It's just and it's more so that I don't show disinterest. I just don't take pleasure from it, and I don't
really actively seek it out. I personally I have other things to worry about. And
Exactly.
I could be doing a lot more. That's
Exactly.
like, honestly, it's one of those things. Like, it's more so that I don't like the drive is so low, like it's almost non-existent.
Yeah, you pretty much your libido's down the shitter. If you don't crave it, if you don't use it, you lose it pretty much. It's pretty much that you don't seek the shit anymore. Your libido just completely fucking shit the bed. So I'm not gonna be a dick and say this, but this is a medical term that could happen. You possibly will, Kankry, eventually will have ED because your sex life is pretty much down the shitter.
Non-existent. Yeah.
9-6, you're pretty well on your way of erectile dysfunction eventually in your older age. But you know what? Who gives a fuck? You know, if you can't get it up, you can't get it up. It's not your thing. You don't enjoy it because you know that's you, and that's why I like you. You're the first guy that says, I don't give a fuck about sex.
Yeah, it's just like, honestly, there's more productive things to do.
Exactly. It's like, when I visit Selma, I'm gonna be snuggling the fuck out of her, and she's gonna have to pry me off her fucking leg.
That's... This is gonna sound really weird, but there's only one exception, but it's mostly an impossibility.
What?
I would be open to it again, if I can... I will say it off stream, actually.
Yeah, just message me.
Because it's like I told someone earlier, it's mostly a topic that I don't want to talk about on stream, mostly because of the fact that it might get her in trouble.
Yeah, I don't want to get her banned, so I'm gonna change the subject and just snuggle to Soma and give her kisses.
But yeah, it's not... Yeah, it's mostly because of the fact that I've had it, I've had no interest in it, and I got no pleasure from it. That's how I know.
Exactly.
It's not like it's not like most of the people I meet nowadays that just are like, oh, I just don't want it. It's mostly, I've experimented with it in most ways that I can think of, and I've tried, and I've pondered my options, and it's just not my cup of tea.
It's like,
this is where I will step in and say I, for the most part, agree with me with Kankry. That's because the partners that I've had are only in it for themselves and just kind of stop once they're done.
the only thing that I'm gonna say, Soma, is, I can't believe I'm saying this, it's like, if I wasn't with Rosa, and me and you had sex, I'm not in it for me, I'm in it for both of us. I want us both to enjoy it. So I do things you would like to do, and you would do things that I would like to do. And it would make it a whole better experience. And then me and you, after the end of us, like, fucking each other's brains out, we'd feel good about ourselves afterwards, and not one being satisfied, and then the female, like, I never want to do this shit again. Like, I've been in those situations where the girl was all rare in the go, and I'm pretty much a limp noodle, and I'm not doing very well because I'm nervous as fuck. To tell you the truth, I talk a big game, but when I'm in bed, I am like a French poodle. I am terrified.
You can talk the talk, but not walk the walk.
I pretty much will... I've had it with guys. I can't get it up. And people say I have ED. Yeah. No, I'm just scared as shit. Because I'm afraid that I'm not going to put out as well as I want to put out, you know?
I've been told the same thing, mostly. That is mostly more of a inner mind thing for me.
And the weirdest thing is, what helps me stimulate, a lot of people saying smoking does not stimulate you, but I have a cigarette before sex, or during, or maybe after,
that
I can get it. I know. Like, before sex, I have a cigarette, and I'm up in
Okay.
But
let's keep the details as minuscule as possible, mostly just because of the fact that we don't want a random person coming in here and slapping Soma with a warning.
True,
like,
true.
We can continue the conversation, just mostly just keep details down to a minimum.
Exactly. It's like...
That's from... Yeah. it's mostly just, from what I've observed of the rules and stuff, just keep it to a minimum.
Yep.
But yeah,
I don't know. I don't know why I get nervous. It freaks me out. Like,
it's, well, if you think about
maybe it's because of the person I'm with. I don't fully trust, and I am afraid that's the biggest worry, because I've had situations where I don't want to get into the subject because it's touchy as fuck for me. But I had an incident back in high school with a group of girls, and it did not end well. And it ended up them getting nearly arrested. And the fucked up thing is that this is gonna sound like another fucking Final Destination shit. A month after the incident, they all died on the same day from mysterious circumstances. It's like karma fucking slapped them in the face, and God's like, no, you did this to him, you're gonna suffer. And they all died in random accidents. Car accidents, shit like that. And I read it in the newspaper. I'm sitting there in the cafeteria, and my friend's like, oh my god, remember those 4 girls that the incident happened to you in school? They all died. I'm like, wait, what? And he's like, look at this newspaper. And I read that on the same day, at the same time, they all died at a party they all went to together. Apparently, one died of drug intoxication, one ended up dying in a car accident on the way home, and the other 2 never woke up from their sleep. They were in like a comatose state, like a vegetable, and the parents had to pull the plug. They don't know what the fuck happened. There was nothing perfect. These girls were perfectly fucking healthy, and some of them, did drugs, and somebody probably laced one of their drinks with something, and it had a chemical reaction and pretty much killed a couple of them. But inside, I was chuckling, because I'm like, I didn't want them to die, but, I guess God had another plan for these assholes, and what's done is done. I moved on with my life, and I look back at it now, and I'm like, I'm a happier guy. I have Soma, I have you, Kankry, I have fucking Bread, I have everybody else, and I love all of you guys, and you guys are like my fucking family on the internet. You guys are the ones that I interact with the most, to tell you the truth. Half of the Discords I'm in, I don't say jack to the shit in them anymore, because I usually get in a wave of lost in a wave of text, or no one fucking cares what I say.
Yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck am I towards if you're not gonna treat me with respect? Like, seriously, you're just gonna fucking skim over what I say, oh, that's cool, Ragna, and then fucking pay attention to everybody else's conversations that are far more important? What happens if I'm going through a nervous breakdown and I need somebody? They're never there for me. Soma's had my back since I've known her since, I think, a few months ago.
I don't even know at this point. Why are you looking at me?
Because you're a beautiful bone lady who needs snuggles and vertebras.
Ah, so fun. Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm like this. It's just I had a weird. It's not the dream of Soma chasing me down with a whip and stockings and me being a skeleton. It was just I had a really fucked up dream before that, and it just made me realize that I saw my life in a third-person view of everything that's ever happened to me, like a fucking reality check slapped me in the face.
Bro, you're good.
I'm afraid of losing Soma. I'm really afraid of losing her, because if I lose her and lose you guys, I'm probably gonna give up streaming. I'm probably gonna shut down my Discord and just not really interact with people, because Soma and you guys are the glue that's holding me the fucking together. Like, seriously, I got a shit ton of friends, and my fiance, yeah, but fiance can't really do much right now because she's sick. She's got the flu, and I've been trying to be there for her, and it's just, you guys have been there for me, and she thanks all of you. She especially thanks Soma for being that female support that I need while she's, ill and shit. She wanted to thank you for all you've done for me, Soma.
Balance is an important factor of your life.
Exactly. You guys are like the fucking linchpin that's keeping me together.
I literally just exist, okay?
You don't exist, Soma. You are a fantastic person. Maybe not a lot of people fucking think of you as this amazing fucking bony fucking punny woman who actually freaking gives a most of the time you don't give a fuck about a lot of stuff, and that's the reason why I'm attracted to you, is because you don't give zero fucks what people say. Like when my douchebag friend showed up, Sarah, and she was being an asshole. You didn't cry, you didn't sob, you're like, if you don't like it, get the fuck out. And I'm like, that's my Thoma!
Yeah, that's just me. I exist.
You
I happen to
exist?
exist in a way that apparently is attractive, I think.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Kankree's hilarious. I love Kankree's memes.
Always, all the fun.
Always do remember, in the grand scheme, we may seem significant, but everyone has a story, and even a small even though you may only see yourself as a small contribution to that story, it still tells the tale, regardless. We're all on a giant story, and we may not always be the main characters of it, but you'd be surprised how strong a support character is to the actual plot at hand.
So much more than a support character. He's a. Oh my god, I'm looking at that skeleton gif that's dancing. I'm gonna send that to Kankree.
Yes,
That's
share
all.
the bony love!
That's all I'm saying. It's just a matter of finding your place in this giant grand scheme of things.
Exactly. Like, I had high expectations for Soma when I first met her, to tell you the truth. I had fucking high expectations, and she delivered.
You had expectations of me? Oh god.
You were, yeah, like high expectations, and you delivered. You're supportive, you're funny, you don't drive me crazy, your laugh doesn't piss me off like most girls do. She's actually someone's like one of the only other girls that I know besides Rosa and a few others that are not obnoxious.
I try my best not to.
No, you're not at all. Like seriously, you're a great person. I'd die for Soma. And then she just turned me into she turned my bones into origami statues or some shit. I don't know.
Or a bomies.
Or a bonies.
That would be interesting to see, at least. If you do potentially do that, please share, because I would be curious to see how that works out.
Here's a me skeleton for you, Kankree, because I love you.
I enjoy the dankest of things. Oh, it's this motherfucker. I know. I've seen this one. Love this one.
Shake that at me. Shake that at me. That's Soma making me dance for her entertainment right there.
I must repay the debt. Here you go.
Poe dancing. Edgar Allan Poe dancing in a strip.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes. This is a work of art.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, I can't believe I got into such weird topics. When I wake up, my brain's not fully doesn't know boundaries. I don't know why.
That's
Just
fine.
I just
honest,
wake.
I adore the odd conversations that always appear in my streams whenever you guys are around.
I bring out the most oddest shit, mostly. I don't know why. Out of everybody, I bring out the weirdest crap, and I just keep it a minimum with Red's around, because she's, I can't say it on stream, because she told me not to.
She's sensitive.
Yeah, she's super sensitive, and I can't corrupt her mind like that.
It will happen at some point. But
One day she's just gonna be like, Ragna, you dishonor me. And she starts beating me with a dog
Dishonor
biscuit.
on your family. Dishonor on your cow.
She
Dishonor.
fucking yeah, she starts hitting me with a dishonored dog biscuit.
I'm just mostly honestly. It's one of those things where it's just like every time I feel like we talk about Red Green, at some point she shows up. So it's like every time I hear her name, I'm like looking at the Discord and looking at the chat to make sure that she's not actually present.
No, it's a school night for her. She's probably already in bed, trying to sleep and probably failing. But that's okay.
And those skeleton statues are that "Let's get the hell out of here" is actually from the movie Army of Darkness.
I thought I recognized it.
Yep. My favorite Bruce Campbell movie.
Oh, I was gonna order this for one of my friends, but he didn't let me, and I'm sad.
I want that.
I offered to send it to him, but he wouldn't give me his address because he's a little shit.
I could give you my address, you can get it for me. I swear to God, I'd wear it on stream. How much controversy I get, but I don't care.
Well, I would do it, but it's mostly because I locked myself out of my car a couple days ago and had to get locksmith, and it was relatively expensive, so I have next to no money right now, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would happily get it for you.
And just let me know when if you ever get the money. Just let me know, and I can give you my address and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, cause I was gonna rob one of your fucking little onion babies, but I'm like, this hoodie is on my list. I wanna get an art picture of me and Soma together, and I'm a skeleton, like a skeleton, and she's carrying me and whisking me away to some magical land, and she's like, "Come on, my vertebra!" And she like has the cape on, and she's flying away. She's like, "Up, up, and away!"
like that really old meme where it's like, "Grab my cape, adventure."
Pretty
I
much.
remember when that one first appeared.
God, that meme was lit.
That was beautiful. Gosh.
I don't know why, but I think Redamon from Digimon is cute as hell. She's adorable. Even if Digimon don't have genders, she is sassy.
That hasn't stopped the internet.
Yep, I have too much. I swear to God, I have too much porn of Redamon. I'm joking. I'm joking.
God. Okay.
I'm trying to actually look for a certain picture of mine. Like, I have pictures from Chicago that I took a long time ago, but I'm trying to find the fucking folder they're in, but I'm like, just too goddamn lazy.
One of my good friends, he actually, I'll have to, I don't think just, oh yeah, I sent them to you, or I remember telling this story, never mind. Did you ever watch those videos, by the way, Rag? Because those were great.
I was just so and busy with other shit. It's just Soma sent me so many music things. I have not watched single one yet.
What? You haven't listened to the cabaret yet?
Not yet. I've been fucking busy with streaming and going and getting myself mentally checked out. Like, seriously, it's just, I was going through a dark time, and if I listen to that music probably will make me want to jump out my window and pretend I can fly or something, but I don't want that yet. I didn't sprout my wings there, Soma. I didn't tie my
points.
I haven't tied the fat flaps to my fucking my arms yet and flap like a fucking pterodactyl.
I'm not sure that's how that works, but okay.
It's better than my fat flips than using foreskin. Okay, I found the pictures. Never mind. It was in my Galloping Ghosts freaking pictures. I will send a few to Soma. But I went to a arcade with classic arcade games, and pretty much this guy owned like about 380, or not even around 400 and something. And I met a guy who broke a world record and got a picture with him, but I had a card with his autograph on it that's lost somewhere in my bedroom, which I'm kind of sad because, but I'm like, I got an autograph card, but I got a picture with the fucking guy. The picture's more important because I was actually right there after he broke the record.
Nice.
I didn't. Oh. So my roommate has been talking about moving, and I'm probably gonna end up sticking with him. And I made it, and we're thinking about getting a third person involved.
I totally move in if I could. Obligations that I'm probably gonna have to look for a fucking job before I can move in, and I don't want to be freaking a liability to both of you because I would totally move in with you guys depending on where you move.
Yeah, that's yeah. It was like, I mean, the third person we had that he suggested, like, is very financially stable, so we should be fine. It's just I was gonna make the remark that it's more so this third person, like, I've met him a couple times and he is a good friend of mine. It's just he's gonna have to deal with my quirks. Like, for instance, when I'm up this late at night and I'm having conversations like I am now, I like to pace throughout the apartment.
Exactly.
So I'm just worried if he's gonna be up early in the morning to see me doing this, that I don't freak him out too much. Because I pace around whenever I have extended conversations with people.
Oh, Thelma, I sent you some pictures on Discord of Audrey. You know who Audrey Hepburn is, right? A very famous movie actress from like a long time ago, back in the black and white era. She is one of my favorite fucking actresses from the old days. Like, seriously, her movies are fan-fucking-tastic. I've watched only one of them, but I love her acting. And she's beautiful as hell. Too bad she's passed away, but I would have loved to go back in time and meet this lovely woman. Nothing is impossible. The word itself means I'm possible. I love that quote, and it's a quote she made. God, she is just. And I found this is when I was at a movie game store in Chicago, and this was earlier last year. And they had a season 4 of X-Files for like $3, and I grabbed it. And all the discs were brand new. Pretty much mint condition. And I was like, yay! Because I love me some X-Files.
What is this? Huh.
Oh god, he's ripping my soul apart. Help!
Well, this is irrelevant to me at this point, but what is this? Ah! It is completely irrelevant to me, but why would they wait so long to get this stuff?
Oh, yes! I've been looking for these music. Yes! Someone's wondering, like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Because there's this, freaking Newgrounds musician that I know personally talk to. And he makes fantastic music.
Oh, hey! You gave me coffee!
Let's see here. It's exactly what I thought it was. Hmm.
I don't know why I'm shaking my booty to music, but I'm just dancing in my bed.
You good?
Totally
Come
fine.
on, someone shake that booty. Yeah.
Oh, that's why it had the. That's why it had Imperial Fists, because it's a space. It's a soundtrack. Oh.
I wonder if I'm gonna get banned from the fucking Mixer for wearing that goddamn hoodie, because I'm gonna wear it like everywhere I go, even a job interview.
What hoodie is this?
It's like a lewd anime chick making like orgasmic faces all over it. Oh god, I'm gonna wear. Yeah, frickin' Kankery's gonna get that for me when he gets the money. It's gonna be fucking beautiful. I'll take a picture for Kank if I get it. When I get it.
Yeah.
I'll take anything bones. But is that anything unusual for me?
No.
It'll be a matter too. If I'll have to be sure. It might be a while, mostly just because of the fact I want to make sure that my income is stable and everything's in order first before.
Exactly. You don't want to go around buying shit for your friends and find out you're not stable with cash and shit. I mean, that is a thing that you wouldn't want to have. Blame you. I'm the same.
Yeah.
That's one way to find out. Now keep on moving ahead. And then I guess it's not on my band instead. Sorry. It's a Sonic song I haven't heard in like forever, and it's an awesome remix from Sonic Generations, so I kind of lost my shit there for a second.
You're good.
Set me free.
That's fine.
Me Foxy from the city. We'll make it through. Follow me. Set me free. Nurse me and we will escape from the city. We make it through. Me to you.
Vicky, come on out.
God damn it, this song's gonna tear me the fuck. Oh god. Such good.
Piggy. The piggy now. Oh, I have a piglet. Oh, I have a piglet. Meow. Meow. Meow.
Oh god, that song just let out the fucking feels, man. And so many.
No, give that back. Give that back.
And Kankry, you're probably wondering what my picture is from. It's actually a character from Star Fox.
Dude, barrel.
Because if you look exactly in her belt, she has a bomb from Star Fox and the Star Fox logo on her. I think she's from the first Star Fox, or yeah.
Alright.
Hey, Sam, I think I got a ringtone for you to help you wake up in the morning on your phone.
Huh.
I need to see if this is the right song. Oh, here's a song for you. And there's for Doma. Doma. Because I'm playing old music that I had on my PSP that I would constantly listen to every day. Oh god, this is bringing back old day. Oh god, I'm getting really good memory tracks from this music. Do do do. Do 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 do. This is like some alt-beat techno, frickin' Russia techno beat that I'm listening to, and oh my god, that's so good. They know how to make their frickin' techno music, Russia does. Oh my god. Do do ba do ba do do ba do 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 do.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
And she's about to poop. Okay, Kankry, I got a good ringtone for you. Actually sounds like a ringtone and sounds really beastly. It's like if it was well made and not just like some generic shit they throw on your phone.
Oh my god!
so much.
Actually, the funny thing is, if we did co-stream, my audio would still be in your stream, but people could still technically hear me. But it'd be 30 seconds from now, wouldn't it? Yeah. I just realized so much puts it for a 30-second delay.
Mm-mm. I don't intentionally put it. I don't intentionally put it as a 30-second delay. I don't have a delay on XSplit. The delay comes in when you're going to Mixer.
But frickin' Mixer only has like a 2-second delay. That's the weird thing.
Yeah.
There, I found that audio. I've been digging through my PC for old music of mine. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh god, my old friend Blue Evie. We mysteriously just stopped talking to each other. Like, she just freaking just disappeared out of my life. I miss her. She was a good friend. The weird thing is, she was really, she was like, you know, she was homeschooled and everything. And the craziest thing is that she actually admitted to me she had feelings for me, which was weird. And she was younger than I was, and I'm like, eh. At least she got her feelings out and everything. That's all that mattered. Like, we were like best fucking friends, and then she vanished. Oh god, it's this picture! I've been looking for this picture forever. It's my pony OC hugging a fox OC that freaking my friend Megan made me. Oh god, oh hello there, Tammy. Boy. Wee, 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 wee.
Great. What the flying fuck, Grandpa? Oh my god. How the fuck do I summon you? How do I summon you so I can know what
Oh my
not
god.
to do?
Oh god, this song!
Maybe it has something to do with that fucking diamond that you keep insisting on receiving. Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, so apparently I just need to
not do that?
So how are you liking? How are you enjoying Stardew Valley over there, Soma?
I've gotten married.
Oh yeah, I was there. Remember?
Yeah. But got married. Been making frickin' 10,000 every day. Seriously, every single day. It's 10,000, if not more. So I don't even really go down into the mines anymore.
Oh my God, the bunny chick carrot from One Piece is so adorable. Oh my God.
Oh gosh. Are you just now meeting her?
No, I'm seeing pictures of Carrot. I think she's cuddly. She's a bun.
She has a habit of
Bunny.
biting people's ears.
Bun. Wow, is it just me or Navi's boobs get bigger in every season?
Yep, they do. Her hair also gets a little longer. Every time.
And Chopper gets a new hat, and I know they get a new. I can't wait to see Frankie's new ship.
What?
Remember after the ship got destroyed, after they had to catch the Going Merry, Going Merry broke in two,
Oh.
and Frankie's gonna be building him a new ship.
Oh, you haven't seen the new ship yet?
I know it has a line on front of it.
You haven't seen the Sunny yet. Oh gosh, okay. I forget you're just at that point.
Yeah. I wonder if Buggy the Clown ever turns into a good guy. Because I really like him as a character.
He's kind of the hero by mistake kind of character. He never intends on being the good guy, but he always winds up helping the good guys. It's like always. After the time in the log closed place, you just can't quite figure out how to be a villain anymore.
Like, I noticed the art style improves in later seasons.
Yep. The manga artist is always improving.
Yup.
Which is one of the reasons why when you showed me that picture of Usopp, I'm like, that's in the beginning seasons.
Yeah. But I love Frankie a lot. He's a really cool character.
I'm glad you enjoy him. He's never really been my cup of tea, but hey. I can appreciate him. Oh hey, it's officially 8:16.
The reason why I like Frankie so much is one, he's a freaking robot.
Saboy.
I wonder if he goes through like, you know, some evolutionary change. Like he gets like newer robot pieces and shit. Because I noticed when I played a game, he had like blue arms and shit.
Yeah, that comes after the 2-year skip. Which, it's after the Great War. Which is technically the next next step for Luffy after Enies Lobby. So I don't feel bad I'm telling you that much. I'm not telling you anything that happens during that arc, but hey.
I wonder if Usopp actually grows a pair of fucking balls after the frickin' huge year skip. Like, seriously. I'd like him as a character, but I really want him to be more badass than, you know, a pansy.
He gets better, yeah. He's still a whip, but he gets better.
Like, the only reason why he survived halfway through the battles is because his freaking friends carried his ass most of the goddamn time, and he's lucky he's held his own. He's good at trickery. He's good at trickery, so that's another thing.
Yeah, there's a reason why he's called the best liar. He knows how to lie.
I liked his dad though. Yeah, Sop was pretty badass.
And what's more, you don't get to see Usopp all that much. You know he's there. You know that he's connected. But none of the actual characters know that he's connected. But, yes, Usopp does get better after the 2-year gap. And freaking hilarious watching his 2-year gap journey. And that's all I will say about that. What the frick? I got another mushroom! I have another mushroom tree, guys.
Yay.
I did not want another mushroom tree, but I got another mushroom tree.
It just happens. You know, you don't ask for something and it happens.
Fortunately, I have no use for the mushrooms. No one blocks the view of the other. And yes, I'm gonna call it a stream after I finish up this day. That's a short stream compared to my normal streaming times, but if I'm yawning this early on in, it's not worth trying to push through. Especially whereas I'm at the point in Stardew Valley where I'm just kind of collecting and then waiting for things to finish.
Exactly.
What is the figure out this thing? Yep.
I think Hankery passed out.
No, he's muted and deafened. So he probably got called away for something. Where the frick is Sebastian at? Sebastian, honey, Sebastian, baby. Oh, you're working on your motorcycle. Alright. Alright. Well, like I said, I'm calling my stream here. It's a short stream tonight, but hey, no big deal with that. So, yep. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for hanging out. And until next time, have fun.
And a bork.
Work. Oh. Exit to desktop. And end stream.